Good morning. I'm sitting on the back porch and just enjoying a cup of coffee, something I didn't think I'd enjoy for a while, but God has been good to me. And keep that in mind with what I'm about to tell you. Yesterday, I actually met with a man, talked about doing business. Well, my past came up, and that happens. After a little time, they decided that I wasn't the man they wanted to do business because of my past. For a little bit I got in my feelings, and I kind of got down, and even to the point Jamie asked me later that day what was going on. I'm so thankful that I've got someone who pays attention and wants to know what's going on in my life. It hurt. Here I am living my life to be a good man, to do things the way that I should do, and it just falls on you. I could come up with all kinds of things of, that's the devil attacking, trying to keep you from getting ahead, or that's people's bad attitude, that's somebody not wanting to forgive me. And guys, we come up with all the excuses in the world, but the fact of the matter is, it's our decision. It's the consequences. This is part of what we've done coming back to bite us, and it does. No, don't think it doesn't. And for us to expect people to not have an attitude, that's foolish. It truly is. But I want to read you something out of Galatians that I read this morning, and I think maybe for someone, including me, it'll put it into perspective. It's Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. It says, "Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, he shall also reap. For he that soweth to the flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting." I sowed in the past to the flesh. I sowed corruption. Sometimes we just can't pull out the tares because it'll destroy the wheat. Wow. What a revelation. Think about that for a minute, guys. Some of our past is still there, even though we've chose to change our lives, even though we've made a change and we're not that same person anymore. If we pull out the tares, the wheat will come out with it. And we don't want to destroy the wheat. Jesus doesn't want to destroy the wheat, what he's planted, what has been planted by us, what is growing in the field today. So some things will come in life that, they're weeds growing up in our lives, and we need to recognize they're just weeds. And we might be praying, God, take this out of my life, make this go away. We might want the whole world to look at us different and make it go away. But I have to question it, even in my own life. If I left that tear in there, why? What good does it bring? And this morning when I woke up and I started looking and reading the Word and I started thinking about that, it brings remembrance of what I did and the pain that it caused and how it was wrong and it shouldn't have been done. I don't think it's a bad thing that it happened yesterday. I did yesterday. But I look now and it reminds me, don't ever go back and reoffend. Don't go back and do what you did, because the hurt that it caused is not worth it. I don't want more weeds in my life. I'm not going to sow more weeds. So I'm not going to sow the weed of doubt. I'm not going to sow the weed of depression. I'm not going to sow the weed of hanging on to my past and looking at what happened even yesterday. That's in the past. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. I sowed a lot of tares in a lot of different ways. And I'm paying the price for that today. But I also sowed a lot of good seed. When God changed me, He made the change. I didn't do it. I didn't have the ability. I'd still be sowing tares right now. but he changed me. Verse 9 of Ephesians 6 goes on. It says, let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap, if we faint not. Guys, I know you look at the garden in your life and see what's going on and see where it's at, and you're like, this is just wrong, this is not right. I'm going to tell you, keep sowing good seed. Keep sowing seed to draw you closer to Him. Seed to share the gospel with others. And when the tares come up in your garden, let Him be the gardener. Don't tear it out yourself. Don't try to fix the problems that you can't fix. We're told to correct problems when we've wronged someone, to fix what we can. But some of the weeds we just can't pull out. And maybe we need to leave them in there as our reminder. Don't go back to where you were. And I want to ask you, forgive those who hold it against you, because they're not doing anything that isn't human nature. Wow. Lord, I pray this morning, help me to sow more good seed. And Lord, I trust you with the tares that you have not taken out. And when I see them, Lord, I'll look to them, and I'll look to the seed that I have sown, the seed that you've sown in my life. And when I see the good crops, Lord, I will hang on. I will trust. And Lord, when I don't see the good crops, I'll keep sowing seed for you. I'll keep putting my faith in you. I'll keep putting my trust in you. And Lord, I will hang on, because you said so. And I will know in the end that your good seed will be harvested.